A bit further south, our troops had a tactical victory, re-establishing themselves on the southern outskirts of Novomikhailovka. Here, a relentless, intense fight is underway. The enemy has not yet surrendered. But I'll repeat, most likely the decisive action will occur not here, but a bit further north, in the region of the village of Pobeda. Let's wish our boys success as well. Then the front line extends from Uglida to the Dnieper. It's also buzzing around here. Of course, the intensity of the combat isn't as severe as we see to the east. Nevertheless, we achieved tactical victories yesterday, and in the area of Velika Novosilka, we managed to capture one of the enemy's positions in the area of Severne Priven. Constant intense fire suppression of the enemy continues in the Verbovoye area. Moving forward, I discussed this in a written review yesterday after talking with our guys on the ground. It's very challenging, a very large number of positions. The enemy's positions are well fortified. There are many mines. It's clear that under these circumstances the ground isn't yet ripe enough for serious offensive actions and tank trawls to function properly. They get clogged with soil. Sadly, this prevents us from advancing quickly at the moment. So far, the weather, unfortunately, also doesn't permit us to move forward rapidly. That's exactly why there are such strong, drawn-out battles. I think little will change here anytime soon. The situation in the markets remains the same as well. Our troops were able to drive out the enemy. He remains on the islands and tries to make sorties from there to show off his flag like they did the other day. But then again, this doesn't mean that they control anything there. They've already lost control of our left bank, but unfortunately, they still control the islands next to this left bank. And these islands are literally separated by a thin channel of several tens of meters. So we've sorted out the southern direction. Now let's move on to the north. The most significant battle at this time is the Battle of Chas-Savyar. Our forces have been relentlessly advancing for the past day in the area of IVANOVSCHOE and also in the area of Bogdanovka. In the area of Bogdanovka, there are intense counter battles going on right now. Our forces are currently trying to reach the hills located both north and south of Bogdanovka to establish a stronghold there for a further advancement toward Chasivyar. Just a bit south of here, equally crucial battles are taking place where our troops yesterday managed to seize a section of the hill ridge north of Ivanovsk. This achievement allowed us to slightly better our position in Ivanovskoye itself. The fighting is extremely brutal, a real meat grinder, with powerful artillery bombardment causing massive damage to the enemy, who is nonetheless resisting fiercely. As soon as they can, of course, because currently they are holding the high ground, which gives them some advantages, but our firepower is overwhelmingly strong. There's a very tough battle here. We need to keep our fingers crossed for our guys in the next few days. I hope they will decide the outcome of this battle. I really hope that ultimately we'll be able to gain a foothold in this phase of the battle for the hills immediately near Chasny Yar, from which we will be able to further develop the offensive directly. Against this backdrop, the battles north of the Seversky Donets in the Lyman direction and overall in the Kupinsky direction are basically just local skirmishes. There has been no significant progress. So, we won't be covering the events there in detail for now. That's pretty much what's been happening on the front line over the last 24 hours. That's all I have on this topic for now. Goodbye and see you tomorrow.